So. Have a good session today on the old
Is that Matlock pasta?
What's it? The last time you passed about with one of them, it's set fire to the flipping.
Oh, the rocket in the back of your garden.
It's just like that, isn't it?
God, that was funny.
What's that from? We've got this, wasn't it? Hold on, let's get it. Where is it now? We can see the end of it there. That's been like a pipe. Yeah, I think we told that story before though, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. It's in the episode titled "When We Were Kids." That's one of our earlier episodes when they were mad days.
Belly.
Kids. They were mad days.
You belly, do you? No. They were some, used to have some right fun.
When you think about it, it's a wonder we ever got past our teenage years. When you think of all the madness.
Hey, we were pretty good at all, weren't we? Compared to some people. Knew what right and wrong was. You know.
Can I have a lighter again, please, Diz?
Let's have a look at that packet then. No, that's it there. It says Brazil. Virginia Pike Tracker.
Brazil, what's that say?
It says
Davidoff.
Davidoff, Brazil. So it's good. Davidoff, Brazil. Oh no. Darodol, Brazil. I bet you can get this over here. I bet you'll sell this. That guy in Bolton. Because he's got loads of tobacco. A little tobacco shop in Bolton. I'll have to give that a visit. You have to come up and we'll just zoom to Bolton. Zoom to Bolton and have a wander around there. Our old haunts in Bolton.
Tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what, we'll take you around Timperley one day. When his leg gets better, we'll take you around Timperley and show you where the Frank Sidebottom tour and where we grew up. We'll take you after the old school. Take you where Welly Road is. Yeah.
60 steps. That's where you go fishing. Smithfield.
All the old haunts.
All the old places. What I was doing more like sail where I fell in the canal, pissed up. I told you that story, didn't I?
Well, we both fell in that bloody canal. That
No,
canal's-
about 4 o'clock in the morning.
No, not falling in the canal 4 o'clock in the
Wouldn't
morning.
be here if I fell to the left, not to the right. If I fallen to the right, I would have drowned. Drop it. Come out of this pub. I had a lock in, so it was rather too much beer. And I thought, oh, I'll walk down the canal. So I went down the steps, started walking, pacing forward, going quite quick. And then I just went straight to the canal. I was up to my fucking waist. I thought, shit. And there was a bit there where the towpath was eroded and it come in. And it's always been there for years. Do you know the bit near Brooklyn Station? It was always.
Oh, yeah, I know a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I forgot that. I forgot about that bit and just walked into it.
Is that one of your cats?
No, it's next door one. Up it, go on. It's after the cat's food. There you go.
Well, like Charlie up there, look.
What?
He's sat there looking like Leo the Lion from 20th Century Fox.
He don't like that cat. He hates it.
Oh, it's not 20th Century Fox, is it?
I don't know.
What's the one with the lion on it?
I don't know.
Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MGM. I think it's going to go off here, I guess,
What?
between these cats.
Oh, probably will do. Oh,
Look at Harry, he looks right grump.
I don't like him. He's always fighting with him. Oh, the coal bunker. That coal bunker's like the Queen Vic, just at behind him. Like, you know, they always fight over it. Yeah.
You look proper grumpy then.
Well, we don't. No, Charlie. Seen any decent films lately?
No. No, not watched any good telly of late.
You've had all the D-Day things, haven't you? D-Day commemoration. You know, I saw the other day. I was watching Antiques Road Trip, and they went in this Catholic nunnery thing, whatever it was, and they had an hand in there of this woman, this woman from about 300, about 300 or 400 years old. This hand in this fucking glass thing, you know, like a glass thing that you take off, and it was there. It was just like that, all rotten, and
Did you go, blimey, that's handy?
no, and apparently this woman was accused of like witchcraft or something, and basically they said, if you don't admit it, we're going to kill all your children and all that as well. So she said, oh, okay, she did it. So what the punishment was, being pressed to death. Have you ever heard of that one? I thought, what? Being pressed to death? And apparently,
Is that like being hard pressed?
yeah, like
Is that where they put rocks on your chest or something?
yeah.
They put you under a board?
They put you near like a door thing, and then he just put a load of boulders on you. Well, apparently someone stuck a little pebble underneath his spine so that it wouldn't hurt as much. Fucking hell,
Hell, it's bad enough when you get a stone in your shoe. Imagine lying under a board with a pebble under your back with someone putting rocks on you.
I know.
Bloody hell. How are you feeling?
Feeling a little flat. Pressed to death. Pressed to death. Can you imagine it? I mean, he's like being boiled alive and, you know, all these arms being stoned and all that. Home drawn and quartered. Pressed to death. Imagine the mess it'd make.
I would imagine it wouldn't damage you, it would just asphyxiate you. Because eventually you wouldn't be able to inhale, would you? You wouldn't be able to breathe in.
I suppose so. I don't know.
Well, if they're gentle with the rocks, that would do it. But I mean, if they drop the rocks on you, then you just squash like a bug, wouldn't you?
It's like weights. You put big weights on you and all these. Yeah, it's a bit fucking rum if you ask me. One of these things you used to do, or, yeah. It wasn't that long ago if you think about it. It was about 400 years ago. It's not that long, really. Is it? 400 years?
Well, they wouldn't have to iron her outfit to bury her.
Oh no. They had her hand off, didn't they? They had her hand in this. Perhaps that was a bit sticking out like that. And we went, oh, that's that bit. So it was like, and it's like a thing that they go to. A lot of people go to. And
Well, I mean, she wasn't a martyr, was she? They didn't kill her for her sin.
yeah, no, she became Saint someone or other.
Saint Flat.
Something like that. And then it's really good Antiques Road Trip. Then yesterday they were somewhere, and in this church they had this big ducking stool, nearly old-fashioned ducking stool. Really, a big church, a ducking
Is that a
stool.
mallard on a chair?
What?
A mallard
No,
on a
it's
chair?
a dunk witches in all that.
I thought you said a ducking stool. That's a mallard on a chair.
Yeah, right, a mallard on a chair. Well, a big steam engine on a chair.
Oh!
We had this ducking stool.
A ducking stool? Is that the same as a dunking stool?
A ducking stool, ducking, and you could, if you were like out of order, you'd get ducked, but it wouldn't kill you. It was just a punishment. You get ducked. But in this river, he showed it you, and he said, but back then it was full of all the shite and excrement and piss and all that as well. And there was some mad woman that she went down, she come back up, she went, ah, bastard.
Are you sure it's a ducking school or a dunking?
You said it was a ducking school. Ducking. D-U-C-K.
Is it a duck, a dunk, or a duck?
Duck.
Do you duck your biscuits or do you dunk your biscuits?
What do they call it? A ducking stool, don't they, for witches? That's what they call it. Am I right here? I am right. It's a ducking
Right,
stool.
there's one. Answer in the comments below. Is it a ducking stool or a dunking stool?
But they did, this place, they didn't used to, it was just, what was she? She was like, what did it, a scold, whatever that old word, she was called a scold, which is another word for like a busybody that talks a bit like him. You know, that thinking, you know,
That was a bit harsh.
you know, someone that was giving it all this all the
Dunking
time.
school. It was
I know.
dunking.
Ducking. Ducking school. I'm going to school. It was a duck. D-U-C-K-I-N-G. Ducking school. Not dunking.
Are you sure? Because you dunk in the water, don't you?
No, no. It's a ducking, so you get ducked.
So when they say duck off,
Yeah.
ducking
It was
off.
really interesting. It was really interesting. Well, apparently this woman, she got ducked, and she kept going down and coming back up. And as she came back up, the magistrate was there and all that. She was going, "Ah, you bastards! Ah, you fuck off!" And in the end, he just stopped and dragged her out, and that was it.
Was she ducked?
She'd been ducked.
Yeah. I bet she was ducking wet.
But firstly, they stripped them off, stuck her in the seat, and dragged them all the way around the town centre on this stool. Yeah, it's got wheels on, honestly. But they had it in the church. And I'm thinking, it's a bit of a. Why would you have something like that in the church? That's about my saying. They have a cross in churches, don't you? I mean, that's where you got nailed, didn't you? Sorry for any.
Oh! Why is Jesus popular with the women?
I don't know.
Because he's hung like that.
We're getting.
We're
Should be telling jokes like this.
going to
burn in
hell for that one.
I know a few jokes like that, but I can't tell them.
Yeah, we don't know what the demographic of the religious population is that watch ours. Mind you, they wouldn't like.
Well, we're not going there. Simple as that.
Unless we're specifically requested to go there in the comments, and then we'll tell you our
Well,
favourite.
I had a church upbringing, to be honest with you, so it never did me anyhow. Well,
I thought of church upbringings when you're sick in the cemetery. On the way home from the pub.
what about when you get Jehovah's Witnesses? Oh, sorry if there's Jehovah's Witnesses that smoke. We're up on our door and they always argue. Oh, this, that, this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Right, sure. What is it? Have you got mildew on your steps? And he go, you can't have mildew on your steps, I said to him. He says, what? I said, you can't have mildew on your steps. He says, it's, you know, it's not allowed. You can't enter the kingdom of heaven. You have to go and wash it all off and say, oh, mate, whatever you got to do for 10 days to be clean. You can't have mildew on your steps. That's what it says in the Bible. And this guy would not have it. He wouldn't have it. Anyway, he walked off. I thought, right, got on the internet, mildew, found what it was, got my Bible from church from upstairs, got the dust off it, as you've seen. I ran after him and went, oi, yeah. He went, oh. I said, what does that say? It's like that. Has you seen his face?
Yeah.
Looking at his wife saying,
Who's this religious nut chasing us down the street?
he was looking at his wife saying, you can see him thinking, right, get down to B&Q and get some Oxy or whatever it is to clean your fucking steps. You know what to say.
Yeah, he says, you know what you're doing when you get home, missus? Get on your knees.
Got on your knees. Right, so that's why in the old days you always used to see everybody scrubbing the steps. You know, the terrace houses on a Saturday morning.
We used to call that scrubbing the donkey stone.
All the old bags have been doing that. Nobody does that now, do they? No one gives a shit.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to go in because I'm freezing.
Right. Okie dokie.
We'll see you inside perhaps later on.
Certainly will. Can you get in there?
My legs aren't working. There we are.
Crutches there, mate. I told you, Bob. I told you it was a ducking stool, not a dunking stool. Hey, and guess what? You know what one was talking about, that mad woman that got ducked and she come up and she kept throwing abuse at everybody. Guess what her name was? Her name was Jenny, surname Pipes, P-I-P-E-S, Pipes. Hey, how about that? We couldn't make it up, could we? Hey, Jenny Pipes. Let's make her our only member of our Smokes, Jokes and Pipe Dreams.